Hey folks, what a beautiful day in the outskirts of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Let's take a walk. Not even sure we're going to go today, but we're just going to walk. See what comes up. We'll try different directions maybe. Try to stay in good cell signal. That seems to be a problem lately. Things shutting off. I don't like that. So we'll try to stay where the cell signal's strong, healthy, all that good stuff. See what we can find today. Hi Guido, you're first as always. Thank you for coming in. Guido's first, folks. He's here, he's ready to go. He's excited to go on a walk today. It's a weather report for you guys. It's 80 degrees. Very gentle south breeze today. Feels humid as hell, so it's really actually quite warm. And there's a chance of some storms rolling in tonight, but not till after 6, they say. So I feel like we got a couple hours we can walk. It is cloudy. It's pretty cloudy, as you can see around, but, and thicker clouds to the west. So there's some stuff coming, but not for a while. But yeah, 80 degrees. Remember yesterday I had a coat on. It was a little chilly. Today it's 80. Gotta love Oklahoma, I guess. Can't decide what it's going to do from day to day. So we're going to walk and just start walking, see what we can find today. Maybe head down a couple of markets and look for some good quality chicken. I'm very frustrated with the chicken I'm finding around the markets here. Lots of fat on it. Some nice boneless, skinless chicken thighs, chicken breasts. I don't have to spend 30 minutes trimming. You know, I could just cut into pieces and get in my dish. Can't decide if I want to do a white stew or some orange chicken. Probably tomorrow we'll have to cook. But I want to find some better quality chicken than I've been finding. Here we go, under the fence. Got the power supply on my hip. We can plug in when the battery starts getting a little queasy. Keep things charged up, that's a good thing. May as well just plug it in now, right? Let's just go ahead and plug in now. Stay plugged in. Got to turn the thing on. That's important. There we go. Charger's on. We're at 85% battery. And going up. I do like having a power supply on my hip. What in the heck was that? Something sizzled under my feet. Wow, I don't know what that was, but that was weird. Thought maybe it was a snake or something. Oh, starting off our usual place, but we're gonna go, instead of going around the corner there, we're gonna go this way today. We're gonna stay in the nice neighborhood for longer than we usually do. Because we're not particularly interested in going to get a coffee right now. 2 coffees a day isn't a great idea for me. If anything, we'll get a water somewhere. We'll get a little flavored water somewhere. Why do I think Vaughn went silent? I have no idea. I can't explain anything Vaughn Helton does, honestly. I don't even have a really good speculation. Maybe somebody's giving him money, clearly, because he's got money to drive, back to Arizona and New Mexico, wherever he was found, wherever he was seen last time. So somebody's giving him that money for gas, and maybe they told him to get off of YouTube. That's certainly possible. Maybe he's just finally having a little bit of self-reflection and tired of being wrong about everything. You got me. Maybe he got a strike and figured out that he can't post his insane ramblings about politics without some consequences on YouTube. That's possible too. And he decided to shut it down before it got taken down. I don't know. I wish I knew more, but I'm not going to. So. And neither's anybody else, honestly, unless he makes an appearance on a panel or something. But even then, you can't trust him to tell the truth. So, all bets are off, man. All bets are off why Vaughn does anything. I think we'll walk up to 41st Street and on down to maybe Whole Foods and Reese's and see what their chicken looks like. See if we can find some. I'm not going to buy any while I'm out, but I just want to do a little recon, you know, a little chicken recon today. See if there's somewhere I can find better quality, boneless, skinless chicken. Because I would surely like to find better quality, boneless, skinless chicken. It's not just a trim fest. Guido's still alone in here. It's a long time after starting my stream to only have one viewer. It's really odd. I hope I'm actually broadcasting. I noticed that I only have one bar, so I probably am not. Apparently my 5G signal sucks. Nobody coming in tells me I'm probably, oh, you hear me loud and clear, okay. Maybe it's just one of those things. Because generally when I start a stream, I get several dozen people and then they just kind of drop off real fast. And I looked up and I only have 2 bars on my phone, so I thought maybe my signal wasn't very good. I hope it stays strong. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I get in some dicey places back here in this neighborhood. But speaking of the neighborhood, what beautiful houses, huh? Where are you? Hi, Oop Media. I am in Southwest Tulsa. Right now coming up on the intersection of East 46th Place, and I think I'm on, I can't remember the name of the road I'm on, Troost maybe? Let me look here. How's the vacation going? Not well. I was at work this morning from 7:30 to about 12:30. Watching from Eugene, Oregon. Well, welcome from Eugene, Oregon. 46th Place, East 46th Place, and South Wheeling Avenue in Southwest Tulsa. If you want to find me on the Google Maps, feel free to look me up. See where I'm at. Here's again. There's a sign at East 46th Place and South Wheeling Avenue. That's where I'm at. But again, welcome from Eugene, Oregon. Thank you for coming in and chatting with me. I do appreciate that. It makes these little walks a little more pleasant when have somebody to chat with. Walking in silence is okay sometimes, but mostly pretty darn boring. Looks nice. Yeah, aren't these beautiful homes? Look at that one up there on the hill. If I go straight on Wheeling where it turns into Oak, there are some seriously expensive houses back there, but unfortunately the cell signal sucks, so we're not going to go that way. And Guido says, hey, he's in Springfield, Oregon. So you guys are close neighbors. Look at that. Getting people together on the Todd Malacote walking stream. It's like a service. People waving at me. Look at that. I think they think I'm a resident back here. So they'll wave at each other. All the well-to-dos. Little do they know, I walked in from the poor district. Little do they know, I don't belong. Not a member back here. Ride your bike to Springfield. There you go. There you go. You are close buddies already. Not that there's like hundreds of thousands of people in your circle there. That's kind of cool. You guys live close together. And you're the 2 folks watching my show right now. That is pretty cool. Here we are, East 45th Place in Wheeling. If you go across the street, it's Victor and Oak. Streets just changed names here randomly. It's Oak Place going that way. Or excuse me, Oak Road. Now we're on South Victor Avenue. Crazy, huh? Streets just change their mind around here, what they want to be called. It's bizarre. Boy, the air smells nice back here. Getting some pine. You see that pine tree up in front of me? Probably why I smell some pine needles. It smells like somebody's cooking something somewhere, grilling some meat. You can smell it. Here comes a very, very nice vehicle. That is a Jaguar, folks. I think that was an XJS. One of the large vehicles. That was a Jaguar. Lots of really, really nice vehicles back here too, as you would expect. The level of homes we're dealing with, they're going to have some nice cars too. And that was a nice one. Speaking of nice cars, I'm seeing I think that's an Infiniti Q35. Some kind of Infiniti up there, that black car parked at that house. I'm going to guess that's a Q35 or Q45, whatever engine size it would have. It's a Q Series SUV. Good looking car. Hi, Big Zebra. Yay. Big Zebra's here and says hi. Big Zebra's a resident delight, folks, if you don't know. If you don't already know about Big Zebra, he's a delight to everything and every chat he touches. Delightful. We're walking a different way today, Big Zebra. I'm hoping my signal stays strong for you. I've occasionally had some outages in this area. We're going to cross our fingers that we can make it up to 41st Street. Keep a good signal for you. Keep broadcasting. Pretty close to Dallas? Not really. I'm about 3 miles. 3 miles. Oh my gosh. I'm about 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours north of Dallas. Almost straight north, a little bit east. Take me a pretty solid 4 hours, I think, to drive there. Maybe 3 if I sped a little bit. You know what I mean? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? I'm in the northeast corner of Oklahoma. What we call around here green country. Here comes a Lexus, folks. No, I lied. It's a Hyundai. This would be a Santa Fe. It's a Hyundai. Looked like a Lexus in the front. And that is it's a Kona. A Hyundai Kona. Not big enough to be a Santa Fe. That's a mid-size SUV. Santa Fe is a full-size SUV. You spent 3 hours of traffic? Yeah, just on the George Bush Highway. I mean, George Bush Parkway, what do they call it? George Bush Freeway, that's not free. You gotta pay a toll. I always disliked that about Dallas. You drive around on the interstate highways and have to pay a toll. That doesn't seem right in a city like that. That Kona looks nice though. Yeah, I thought it was a Lexus. It was nice and clean too. I guarantee you that person bought that Kona for the 40 miles a gallon. And well, the Kona doesn't get that, but let's say 32-ish. They bought it for the mileage. It's probably got the same little 2.0 engine that I've got in my Elantra. Which Bush is the highway named after? George Bush Sr. has a highway named after him in Dallas. It's one of the loop interstates. Pretty sure it's called the George Bush Freeway, but you have to pay a toll to get on it. Yeah, it's Bush Sr. Yeah, is indeed. Oh, that was a little hilly right there. Sorry if I'm breathing hard. This is a fitness walk. We are trying to exert a little bit. Sweat a little, you know. Wouldn't do me much good if I didn't sweat at all. And let's turn down, get over there on Utica, and make our way to 41st Street. Can go downhill a little bit here. That'd be nice. Oh, big yawn. Nice intake of oxygen. That's better. What's the temperature? It's 80 degrees here. 80 degrees, light south breeze, pretty high humidity. I bet the dew point's high 60s, low 70s. 'Cause it's sticky out here. We're going to get some storms tonight. You can kind of just feel it in the air. And if you look at the clouds ahead of me, that's some thicker ones rolling in. Nimbus clouds, low hangers. Shelf clouds, people like to call them colloquially. They're actually nimbus. When they start rising rapidly, they're cumulonimbus. Those are just nimbus clouds, shelf clouds. 55 in Oregon. Wow, yeah. We're a little warmer than you. It was about 51 was the high yesterday. So we changed on a dime down here. And tomorrow the high is supposed to be back in the low 50s. So after this front moves through. We're going to be 55 again tomorrow, just like you are today. It's like, you can't win. Can't get used to nothing around here. Oh, here's our buddy the Sasquatch. Grew up in South Louisiana, so you know all about muggy, swampy. Look at old Sasquatch here. He's got the glasses on. Orange glasses with little stars. I agree. He has a weird looking glass. Sasquatch has some granny glasses on today. I'm not sure what that's about, but it was funny back around Halloween. Hey, hi that part. Welcome. Thanks for saying hey. I appreciate you. And I do apologize for hacking on ice. Yeah. Good old Sasquatch. They're always dressing him up. I got something interesting on. Oh, there's a doggy very happy to see me. Look at that. Couple of them in the window there. Said, oh, roar, roar, roar. Happy to see me. Oh, roar, roar, roar. Woo, woo. Roar, 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 roar. Roar, roar. Very excited. Somebody walking by. Why is Bigfoot reaching for his junk? I don't know. You'd have to ask whoever sculpted it. That was the pose they decided on. I'm not familiar with the whoever created that piece, so I can't really ask them. Excuse me. I got a froggy in my throat. Froggy went a courting and decided to shit down my throat. Or something like that. I don't think that's the right lyrics. But yeah, something like that. I'm gonna need a water, folks. So I keep rambling on like this. There we go. There we got a piece. We got a piece out. Hack and puke. Just puke and get it over with, he says. Just puke and get it over with, will you? Battery level staying strong. It's 87%, so it's going up. My power pack is working tremendously well. We could stream all day with this thing, I think. I'm dangerous now. I could do like 5-hour walks. Very dangerous. What street are we on, you ask? I believe this is Victor. I'll double check for you when we get to a sign up there. It's either Victor or Troost. Heading towards 41st Street South. Oops says, did you grow up in Tulsa? I grew up in a town called Ponca City. That's an hour north and an hour west here. It's right on I-35 up in north central Oklahoma, right close to the Kansas border. It's where I grew up. Do I have a battery pack or something? Yeah, I've got a power pack, yeah. One of those 6,000 milliwatt, whatever. Battery packs, you can just keep a USB cable plugged into the phone and it keeps it charged. It's lovely, I really like it. Only driven through Oklahoma, yeah, like most people. Probably spent some time on I-40 or I-35, just passing through. Maybe I-44. Just goes crisscross through the state. Oh, goodness gracious. Got another piece. We're getting pieces. Getting pieces today. I could get it all. Went from Kansas to Dallas, and you definitely were driving on I-35, which in Kansas becomes the Kansas Turnpike, turns into I-70 at Emporia, and takes you up to Kansas City. Actually, I-35 takes you to Kansas City. I-70 takes you up north to Salina. Kansas to Dallas, definitely I-35. Takes you straight into Dallas. And in Dallas, it splits into 35 East and 35 West, which I always found weird. Then they come back together down around Waco or somewhere. It's a very weird design. I think it's to pick up Dallas and Fort Worth. It's Kansas City and Missouri. It's in both. It's got a Kansas side and a Missouri side. Kansas side and a Missouri side. I'm going to say probably most of the metro city is in Missouri side, but the Kansas City, Missouri side and its suburbs, Lenexa and some others, there's a lot of money. Overland Park's a little farther away. But Lenexa for sure, a lot of money out there. It's one of the richer subdivisions. Stopped at a gas station in Oklahoma, got the best munchies ever. There you go. Right down I-35. I can almost predict where it was. Could have been near Stillwater, where that Cowboy Country Cafe is, right on I-35. They got some good eats there. Here we go. We're going to just be able to walk right across. Look at that. No waiting, folks. No pause. Where's Bum? I'm jaywalking. I'm jaywalking over 41st Street. Sorry, there's no crosswalk. There's nothing I can do. I think it's called the Cowboy Travel Plaza. It's where Highway 51 meets I-35. And it is, yeah, they've got some great, there's a big old restaurant built on it, kids play area, all kinds of stuff. It's big. Calling it a gas station would be a disservice if that's where you're at. It's more like a Buc-ee's, really. Just not quite that big. We're now heading west on 41st Street. That was indeed Troost Avenue we were on, came off of just now. And we're heading west on 41st. Right over there is a little monument to the first post office in what they used to call Tulsi Town. First post office was right there. Hey, Blue. Welcome, welcome. And yeah, I think the majority of the landmass area of the city of Kansas City is mostly in Missouri. Pretty sure I'm right on that. But the Kansas part of Missouri, the Kansas part of Kansas City is very nice and very, very rich. No worries, Blue. He's a band on site, so don't worry about it. I'm sure he'll be back with another sock in a minute. Your $8 machete ass. Okay. Somebody's texting me from work, and I'm not going to acknowledge it because I'm on a walk and I'm on YouTube, and they keep interrupting me. And I'm on vacation. Same thing happened to me Sunday. Looks like we got through the poor reception area with no problems today. We're going to get up here to the Whole Foods and check out their boneless, skinless chicken. I'm on a quest for better quality chicken. Pollo, if you will. I want to find some stuff I can put in my Asian cooking. That I don't have to spend 30 hours. I don't have to spend 30 minutes to an hour trimming fat. I get tired of trimming fat. Not a fan of fat on my chicken meat. I just want chicken meat, man. They're supposed to trim them before they package them. So that's why butchers, that's why they're expensive. Boneless, skinless, they're more expensive. They can breed chicken without skin and bones. There you go. That makes things simpler, wouldn't it? Grow them in a petri dish. That guy has a blood pressure cuff on and is jogging. Doesn't seem like a good mix to me. Wearing a blood pressure cuff while you're jogging. Maybe it's just, a heart monitor or something. Probably a heart monitor. I'll go with that. That seems more reasonable. Can breed chicken without skin and bones. Yeah, you see it, man. It's right there in the grocery store. Boneless, skinless. That was about to be a wreck. That truck pulled out right in front of traffic. Good job. Made him slam on his brakes. I'm sure he's very happy with you right now. This little white car is trying to turn here. I'm going to let them if they can. Yeah, I'm going to allow them to go ahead and turn. Because I'm a nice guy. Slowed my gate down a little bit to allow them to go in front. Oh no, we're taking the balloons in here at the Enclave at Brookside. It says, tour it, love it, live it. The Enclave at Brookside, a Weidner apartment home. Weidner Apartment Homes. Tour it, love it, live it. They had balloons, he took them away. Oh, it's 4:45. They're about ready to close up the office, that's why. Getting ready to close up the office. So let's go in the Whole Foods up here and check out their pollo. If I lose connection, I'll start a new stream. I'll try to keep an eye on it for you. Blue, if you're still around and I do lose connection, will you send me a Discord message, please, so I can confirm that my stream went offline? Sometimes when you go in buildings, lose connection. Happens all the time when you go inside a building. Hopefully not this time. It's hard for me to tell if I'm actually still streaming or not. Right now I got 3 bars. So I've got good signal where I'm at. Just concerned about going in the building. I want to check out the chicken. I'm not happy with Walmart's. Here we go, folks. We can just go right in here. Check out the chicken, checking the chicken. Walmart is of the devil. You're absolutely correct.